A contest that carries with it plenty of significance for the two competing sides. The group stage quest continues, and it'll be fascinating to see which team can outfox the other.
Let's go.
Stay with us on EA TV. Well, wherever you happen to be, at whatever time of day or night, this should be special. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. This promises to be a fascinating encounter. It's Germany, and they take on Cote d'Ivoire.
Well, these games certainly bring some tension with them, don't they? Both sides will want to settle down fairly quickly here today.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. The opposition starting 11. Alban Lafont is the goalkeeper. Ibrahim Songare plays with Franck Yannick Kessié in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So here, let's see what this game has in store for us. Oh, he's lost possession. Oh, it might be. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Kessié. And winning it back. Kai Havertz. Seko Fofana. It's a weighted pass. Oh, surely! Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending. Good looking move. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire.
Defensively, that's so much harder. It certainly spreads the play.
Cross blocked. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, behind for another corner. Quite easy to deal with that one. David Raum. Now with Havertz, distributing it well. He'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Determined defending. Nick Woltemade. Will it happen for them? Oh, had to intervene.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Toure. Cote. Not the pass he had in mind. Ta. And Kimmich. And there to intervene. Ibrahim Songare. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Defensive solidity for you. Woltemade. Musiala. Oh, good vision. It's still alive. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. David Raum. Now with Kimmich. Can he finish? On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And they have possession again. Kessier. He saved it well. Ta. Mecha. Now with Havertz. And back and forth in terms of possession. Teammates in the middle. Oh, moving it nicely. Our keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Florian Wirtz. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, danger here. And it's opening up. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
And back in business after what was a dazzling first 45 from Germany. Will it be a repeat performance this half? Felix Metscher. Nick Woltemade. It's there for him! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Cote. Can they create something from here? To reduce the arrears. The block from Kimmich. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And should have been so much more incisive. Wirtz. Havertz. Nice looking pass. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Cote. It's with Ndika. Songare. Well, got into position brilliantly. Seko Fofana. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Schlotterbeck. Felix Metscher. Germany using width to good effect here. Havertz! And safely dealt with. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. The corner from Kimmich. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Songare. Decent looking pass. It's a neat move. Able to get his body in the way. Short corner taken. It's a little bit into the area here. And I think the threat has been averted. Raum. Promising move from Germany. But they dealt with the threat posed. Running with confidence. Tar. Felix Mecha. Havertz. Quick break could be on. Could it be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And what a powerful finish from Havertz. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
And on with the action. Germany really beginning to flex their muscles. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. Kessié. And flying forward here. And that will be a corner. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. The switch of play now. David Raum. Raum. Chances on. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. 10 minutes to go. And unable to keep possession. Havertz. Mecha. Germany unable to retain possession. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Tar. David Raum. Jonathan Tah has it. Dennis Undav. Makes his way in field. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. The attack ended disappointingly. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Schlotterbeck. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Kessié. And the final whistle, the big story here, Germany have prevailed. Your analysis?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, a standout performance from Kai Havertz. Not for the first time, you've got to say. Stuart, he really turned on the style.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. clearly the difference maker today.
Hello and a very warm welcome wherever you happen to be around the world. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. We're set for what promises to be a captivating encounter. It's Ecuador versus Germany.
Well, at this stage, you can't afford any slip-ups, can you? Both sides will be anxious to get something from the game. This will be a very interesting contest.
And here's how the lineup looks for Ecuador.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Now opening things up. Well, a poor touch really, and unable to prevent the corner. Let's see about the delivery. The chance slips away. Nick Voltemade. Moises Caicedo. Now options are plenty, and nicely over the top. Crossed into the penalty area. It might end up being a genuine chance. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the action underway again. The onus very much on Germany to find a response now. Jamal Musiala. Tah. Schlotterbeck. Felix Mecha. Moving the ball really well here. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Pacho. Can they add to their lead?
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
Really good challenge. Has a go! Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Caicedo. It's with Preciado. Plata. Exploiting the wide area. A disappointing end to the move. Mecha. And Havertz. Florian Wirtz. Felix Mecha. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. And a crisp effort just over the top. Oh, nice ball over the top. And possession changing hands. He has teammates around him. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Well, not the best piece of distribution we've ever seen. And that'll be a throw-in. Moises Caicedo. Now a decent position. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space. And it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Raum. Felix Mecha. Good move in the making from Germany, but they took care of the situation defensively. Piero Incapié. And now with Estupinian. He's in here. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Moving once more, and Germany right back in this contest now. Felix Mecha. Germany in a position of menace. Opportunity here. An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball is rolling again at 2-2. Caicedo. John Yeboah. It did look on for them, but not to be. Woltemade. Good distribution. intelligent defending.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Caicedo. Good through ball. Nick Voltemade. And they're almost inviting them to come at them. Felix Mecha. It opens up for Havertz. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Nick Voltemade. A good vision there. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
So underway once more. Germany with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Havertz. Kimmich. Now what can they do from here? Now with Caicedo. And snuffing out the danger. Musiala. Germany pushing forward with options available. Oh, that's splendid play. And a textbook interception. Piero Hincapié. Piero Hincapié. Can they level the game? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Wirtz. And good anticipation. Now options are plenty. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, no way through there.
David Raum. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Hincapié. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, the ball lost here. Good angle for the cross. Showing a great defensive instinct. Voltemade. Caicedo. Maybe dangerous here. And good work to regain possession. Nico Schlotterbeck. Distributing it well. Oh, that's how to defend.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Schlotterbeck. Paes. That might help them. Could be in. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Kimmich. Now with Havertz. Shaping to shoot. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Moises Caicedo. And nicely over the top. And the keeper did well to get there first. Joshua Kimmich. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. That is tackling of the highest order. Teammates available. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And Kai Havertz. And it's opening up. And just on target, and they might regret that.
Yeah, that could prove important.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. There might very well be late excitement. Cynical would normally be yellow. Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Thoughtful play. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Preciado. Plata. On to Pacho. Can they square this match? Wasn't going to let that one get through. Getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. the corner. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Willian Pacho. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, they could break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. He's in behind. Read it well and made the save. And all over here. An acceptable outcome from a German point of view. A victory for them. Sum it up for us.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, a standout performance from Kai Havertz. Not for the first time, you've got to say. He really turned on the style.
Well, he just controlled the game, didn't he? He looked like the complete player. He was excellent today, that's for sure.
Group stage action on the menu, and the importance of picking up points at every opportunity isn't lost on any of the players. Two very capable sides ready to give it everything out there on the pitch. It's live on EA TV. What a moment to be part of. Delighted to have the pleasure of your company for this one. At the microphone, Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson. And the global game on full display here. Two sides prepared to give it everything. It's Germany versus Curacao.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there today. So much to play for in what should be a very good game.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. The opposition starting 11.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
So the ball is rolling, the first half of this game underway. Felix Mecha. Tah. Raum. Now with Wirtz. And it's played into the centre. Havertz! Miscue in the final third.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, it's always nice to finish top, and they deserve it. They've been really good. Just need the point here.
Jamal Musiala. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, Kai Havertz isn't only talented, he's also versatile, and that really comes in handy for the manager. What might we see from him today?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out he scored those 2 goals, but it's his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward with the brace. And I'm expecting to see exactly the same again today.
And the keeper showing good hands. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Excellent run in possession. He's in an offside position. Kimmich. On to Musiala. Well, the threat could be there. This for the lead. And it's in! 1-0. They breach the defence.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And from that sort of range, Havertz was never going to miss. He's just a top-class finisher. Brilliant.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alexander. Takes aim. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Well, a good tackle. Is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And he's done it! Havertz again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Joshua Kimmich. Work out. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Decent position for Germany to be in. Now good vision. Just straying offside. Good high press. Good work from Germany to win it back. Will it go in? Well, not clear yet. Now a decent position. And good safe hands on display. Electing to shoot. Can they put it away? And a really powerful effort, but just over the top.
Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly created enough chances to be ahead by now. They really need to start taking one or two of them to press home their advantage.
Yes, you definitely get that feeling as they go to work once more. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Attacking with vigour. Plenty of support here. Could catch them on the break. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a tremendous block. Might be onto something. Could play it in. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Could be. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Havertz. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
That is that for the first half here. Well, Kai Havertz put plenty into his first half performance. Interested to get your thoughts on what he's produced.
Yeah, good first half performance, obviously with the goal, but with so many chances falling to him, you wonder whether he could have had 2 or 3 by now. But I wouldn't be too surprised, though, if he ends up with the match ball, as he does look a real threat.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Just cutting off the supply. An effective ball win. Undav. Oh, big chance! There it is! A 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
It's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And back with Alexander. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
And unable to keep possession. Florian Wirtz. Undav. Sliding back into the hold. In the right place to cut out the pass. And getting the ball forward. And the chance slips away. Joshua Kimmich. Minutes to go then. Alexander. Mecha. Now with Havertz. Well, it could be on for him here. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And the substitution will occur. Delivering it. And the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. Decent idea. 20 minutes remaining. There to win it back. Building. Could reduce the deficit. And it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Florian Wirtz. And Havertz. Joshua Kimmich.
See what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And on with the action. Germany really beginning to flex their muscles. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Nick Woltemade. Now with Kimmich. Excellent pass. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
The corner from Kimmich. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And a substitution in the offing. Musiala. Kimmich. And unable to keep the ball. Thoughtful play. And Havertz. Terrific defending to stop them progressing. with Alexander. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Wirtz. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Teasing ball in. Splendid block. And good anticipation. There goes the final whistle. And it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team. They've played some attractive football, they've worked hard to win the ball back, and they deserve to be top dogs.
Well, a high-level contribution from Kai Havertz. Sum up for us what most impressed you about his performance. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Germany versus Morocco.
It's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1, but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward as soon as they win the ball back, and they usually do it with a lot of quality.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Wirtz. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. And it's with Amrabat. Nicely constructed. Oh, big chance! And holds onto it confidently. Nico Schlotterbeck. And the perfect position to read it. Danger building. Brahim. And he's broken free. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Nice ball to switch the point of attack.
Well done quickly. That's a very good tactic.
And easily intercepted. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Play on, said the referee. Well, that one has promise. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Asadine Unahi. Intelligent ball. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Joshua Kimmich. Tah. Now with Kimmich. Kai Havertz. Oh, great defending. David Raum. Ball control is the key.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
Joshua Kimmich. Delivering it into the box. And the threat was there, but the keeper did brilliantly. El Kabi. Sofian Amrabat. Unahi. And it's with Amrabat. Attack looks promising. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, had to intervene. Sofian Amrabat. Fine build-up play. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Oh, what an opportunity. Touched onto the woodwork. Did a good job of cutting it out. Felix Metja. He fancies it. And a goal! To increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Hakimi. Now with Kimmich. Musiala. And possession changing hands. Are being pressed here. El Kabi. Chance to run at them. And a good intervention.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Wirtz. Raum. Good run, very much in control of the situation. In position. And a goal! What a magnificent display! And the action underway again. It's been all Germany so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Teams back in position, second half underway. Good strength to keep the ball.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
Brahim. Trying to tee it up. Just letting it run over the byline, and a corner here. Elects to go short. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Tah. Now with Schlotterbeck. David Raum. Mecha. Jonathan Tah has it. Kimmich. Dennis Undav. Now with Havertz. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Ayoub El Kabi. That's a lovely ball. That's a good looking ball. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Ezalzouli. Intelligent ball. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Joshua Kimmich. Raum. And in the right position to read it. Space here on the flank. Ayoub El Kabi. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
This looks interesting. Keeper did his job to begin with. Oh, penalty! And in addition, a yellow card.
Well, I don't think she had a choice, did she?
Thwarted by the post. And straight forward for the keeper to come and collect it. Joshua Kimmich. Who wants to make a challenge? And danger averted. Well read. Hakimi. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Cross could be useful. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Into the final 20 minutes. Excellent vision. Unable to keep the ball. Ezalzouli. Interesting pass. Rabat. Still seeking space. But they dealt with the threat posed. Kai Havertz. That's a good pass. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and what a powerful finish from Havertz. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Ayoub El Kabi. Thoughtful play. Raum. Mecha. Might be a chance to break. Oh, looks so promising.
Yeah, they had to play a bit quicker there.
Well, very effective play in possession. And let's give credit to the defending. Kimmich. On to Schlotterbeck. Intelligent defending. And support available. Can he put it away? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, they could break at pace. In behind for him to chase. Just straying offside. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And nicely over the top. And Germany get the throw. And sent in by Sané. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Hakimi. Nayef Aguerd. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Germany, and they take on France.
When you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last 8, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. A credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. And the defensive intervention there.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Tah. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. And showing fine vision. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Mike Maignan. And Germany with the ball again. Good movement. Havertz. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, as you can see, Havertz does so well to create the chance with this dribble, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mecha. Here's Neuer. Kimmich. Nick Woltemade. They need to get tighter here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Good strong play on the ball. William Saliba. Mbappe with it. Now what can they do from here? And firing it. Thwarting him. And unable to keep possession. Rabiot. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Can he level it? Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
And passing it well. Opportunity here. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Koundé. Now with Upamecano. Theo Hernandez. Intelligent ball. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. There's a parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Florian Wirtz. On to Schlotterbeck. And he read it well. And conceding the throw-in. Not the greatest of throw-ins.
Yeah, not the best one you'll ever see.
Oh, danger here. Throw in then for Germany. Felix Metscher. And space to cross it. Could be troublesome. An alert piece of defending. Musiala. And Kimmich. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Rabiot. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Room to roam for Germany on the flank. Real chance. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. The clearance wasn't decisive. Florian Wirtz. Nicely timed tackle. Germany using width to good effect here. And he's keen on cutting in. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. And France with acres of space to attack. Rabiot. Can he play it in? And there's defensive solidity for you.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Could pose a threat on the counter. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that! Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with it now. And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Far from being done and dusted. Felix Metscher. And Kimmich. Musiala. Decent chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Upamecano. Now Rabiot. Olise. Koundé. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And tidy defensive play.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Warren Zaïre-Emery. France looking dangerous here. Crossing possibilities. Well, it's one pass after another. And the keeper showing good hands. Oh, read it really well. Decent idea. Could reduce the deficit. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Musiala. Joshua Kimmich. Out of play, throw in. Raum. Now with Wirtz. So a half an hour remaining. Determined defending. Warren Zaïre-Emery. Michael Olise. And he read it well, intercepting it. They had the advantage. Wirtz. Oh, good idea. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Rabiot. Jules Koundé on the ball. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the ball is moving once more, and I'll tell you what, France are right back in this contest now. Kai Havertz. David Raum. Getting in there to intercept. 20 minutes to go in this one. And he has options available. Oh, might be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kylian Mbappe. Zaïre-Emery. And France with the ball again. Rabiot. Upamecano. And the pass deftly cut out. Olise. Now Rabiot. Mbappe. Real chance. And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. Kai Havertz. Now with Kimmich. Could be troublesome. Happy to shoot. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
A bit wasteful from France. Theo Hernandez. Warren Zaire-Emery. And the pass keeps them going. Could be dangerous. Warren Zaire-Emery. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Dembele. Olise. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. David Raum. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, what entertainment that was. They certainly played some great attacking football and were a joy to watch. But moving forward, they will need to tighten up defensively. They were far too open at times. That will need to be better in the next round.
Well, a high-level contribution from Kai Havertz. Stuart, sum up for us what most impressed you about his performance.
He should be happy with today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, it goes with the territory. We're at the quarter-final stage and everything feels just that bit more tension-laden. It's certainly tension-laden here on the commentary gantry. I'm Derek Ray, and next to me, ready to provide analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what an exciting game this promises to be. It's Germany, and they take on the Netherlands.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. These two teams have shown how good they are by getting to this stage. This should be an excellent game.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Cote Miners. Ryan Gravenberg. Timber. And on to Cote Miners. And a timely intervention. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Room to roam. And out of play for what will be a throw to the Netherlands. Van de Ven. They're really pressing their opponents. Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. Lang. Malen with it. Moving the ball well here. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Wirtz. Promising move from Germany, but timely defending when it mattered. Excellent vision. And in a perfect position to cut it out.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
And offside it is. Well, Kai Havertz brings so many positive qualities to the football pitch. Interested to know what you think we might see from him in this match.
Well, he certainly comes into this game full of confidence. He's the top goal scorer in the competition so far this season. And his general play has been absolutely magnificent. He will be a constant threat today unless he's marked really tightly.
Lang. Mickey van de Ven. Turn Cote Miners. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Oh, it looks threatening. Let's take the lead here. Keeper had it covered. Wirtz. Musiala. Deftly defended. Might go ahead. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Depay. Now with Gravenberg. Virgil van Dijk. On to Gravenberg. Looking for the final pass. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Jamal Musiala. Thoughtful play. Oh, big moment. Oh, great save. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Grafenberg. And Germany regaining possession. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Quick counter could be on. And a disappointing end to that. Closing him down. Foul there. Played in there. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Intercepted effortlessly.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Timber. Turn Cote. Teamwork and passing in evidence. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Stopped a certain goal. And penalised there. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And snuffing out the danger. Daniel Malen. Lang. Ryan Grafenberg. Memphis Depay! Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Cote Miners. For the goal! And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So underway once more. Germany with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Kimmich. Germany could get in behind the defence. And reading it absolutely superbly. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Germany pushing forward with options available. Kimmich. Wonderfully weighted pass. Might lead to a chance. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Frankie de Jong. Showing good situational awareness. And passing it well. Florian Wirtz. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Good advantage there. Wirtz. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Good strength to keep the ball. Timber. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. 30 minutes left for play. Nico Schlotterbeck. Nick Woltemade. Looking for the final pass. Could be. Wasn't going to let that one get through. No let-up on the pressing front. Doniel Malen. And good anticipation. Really good wide play. Timber. Ready to break, perhaps. Opening up, and he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. So the referee says goal kick. Mecha. David Raum. Woltemade. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Dangerous ball. Oh, that's splendid play. Crucial piece of defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Counter-attacking possibilities. De Jong. And Depay on the ball. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Stoppage in play, and a chance for the referee to go back and retrospectively hand out a yellow card. Ryan Gravenberg. Decent idea. Urian Timber. Good idea. And still pressing. Can he convert? Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Tar. Inching ever closer to victory.
Yeah, they're certainly playing with confidence, aren't they?
Felix Mecha. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Well, the threat could be there. And wonderful defending there. Schlotterbeck. Felix Mecha. On to Wirtz. And teammates to play it to. Wide-range effort. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
And the final whistle has sounded. A semi-final appearance in Germany's future.
Well, they had to work hard for it today. Very little to split between the teams over the 90 minutes. And they had to be quite resilient at times. They've come through that now and will certainly fancy their chances in the next round.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Must have entered the heads of the players that they could ultimately taste victory in this competition. But first things first, the semi-final, and a big test awaits them. No shortage of excitement here. The action is next. Well, we've come a long way in this international tournament. So many teams already eliminated, but these two are still standing upright. Hello from Derek Ray and Stuart Robson, your commentators here on the gantry. And what a game it should be. It's Germany, and they take on Portugal.
Well, what can I say? This should be a fantastic game. Both these teams deserve to be here. They really have played well. This could go either way. It really could.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Rafael Leao, and the cross into the middle. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, that's a clever ball. A textbook interception. Can he find the right pass? Showing a good reading of the game. Trincao. Now with Vitinha. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. And there to intervene.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Tah. Joshua Kimmich. Nico Schlotterbeck. On to Wirtz. And space for Germany in the wide area. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Well, when Kai Havertz is on top of his game, he can be so difficult to stop. I wonder what you think he might deliver in this game.
He's a player that thrives on confidence. He should be really confident at the moment. He's the top goal scorer in the competition so far this season. And his general play has been absolutely magnificent. And there's every chance he'll score again today.
Neves. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And Germany recovering possession well. Kai Havertz. Decent looking pass. Can they deliver here? Has a go! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And played in by Kimmich. Advantage played. Well, there was no advantage, so free kick here. Nuno Mendes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. They're using the space really well. Now can they push on? Keep that effort on target, and a goal kick it'll be. Schlotterbeck. David Raum. Now with Musiala. Wasn't really difficult for the goalkeeper in the end. Vitor Ferreira. On to Neves. Rafael Leao. Teamwork and passing in evidence.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Portugal losing possession here. Ready to break, perhaps. And they might forge ahead. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Joao Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. And Portugal will get the throw in. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And given acres of space to attack here. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! The opening statement of this semi-final. How important could that prove to be?
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Joao Neves. On to Mendes. And Portugal showing good width. Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. And there's the delivery. And he got to it fairly easily.
Well, they've created very little in the game so far. Unless they can show more guile in that top third of the field, this is going to be a really disappointing day for them. They need to improve, and quickly.
Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, he's through here. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Curacao. Now with Vitinha. Ronaldo. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. That's a high-quality pass. This looks interesting. Chance for the leveller. Well, what can you say? A gilt-edged opportunity to level it.
Well, they have to score there. That was a great opportunity to equalise.
Florian Wirtz. And over the touchline for what will be a Germany throw-in. Woltemade. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Did look like a free kick. Released it nicely. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. That is that for the first half here.
In an offside position.
David Raum. Mecha. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Decent looking pass. Could play it in. Chance to equalise. Ronaldo! Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Now, how about the short corner? And a fine cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. David Raum. Nico Schlotterbeck. Now with Wirtz. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Possible chance. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Who can they pick out? Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to his task. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to go. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Nuno Mendes. It's with Ruben Neves. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. So a personnel change then. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And a goal kick coming up now. Neves. Ruben Neves. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. Ronaldo was an important piece of defending. Sané.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Ruben Neves. And that'll be a Portugal throw.
Well, Germany certainly haven't dominated the ball so far, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
And a bit more depending on their minds here, I think. And it's one pass after another. And saved by the keeper. And Germany exploiting the space on the flank. And unable to keep possession. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Oh, a chance! And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway, and let's see, can Portugal find another one? Felix Mecha. David Raum. Kimmich. Might be a chance here. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, no keeper likes being beaten at his near post, and I'm afraid that was the case with this goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Neves. On to Mensch. Fernandes. On to Neves. Rafael Leao. Good looking cross. The attack ended disappointingly. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Takes it on! And the keeper taking it cleanly. João Neves. And showing good defensive judgment. Takes it on! And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. And they're making a change. The corner from Kimmich. Well, fair play to him, he took it on, but off target in the end. And a foul there. Bernardo Silva. Now with Vitinha. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. It's a neat move. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. still excitement left in the game.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And that's a very good header, under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Tar. And Kimmich. Nico Schlotterbeck. Passing it around with the seconds ticking away.
Yeah, they're in total control here.
Leroy Sané. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, it was tight in the end, but really they should have won this game more comfortably because their forward play was excellent. They just didn't defend very well, something they will need to address before the final.
Leroy Sané, I think, will be happy with the way he contributed. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
A glittering occasion. It is the final. But only one side can emerge victorious. Who's it going to be? This is EA TV. A final dream will be realised for one team or the other. A contest that we fully expect will hit Himalayan emotional peaks. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sharing commentary with me on this grand occasion is Stuart Robson. Every reason to believe this is going to be high-level football. It's Germany versus Argentina.
Well, I don't think I need to say very much here. The noise, the atmosphere, the scenes will tell you everything you need to know. This is going to be an absolute classic.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Nico Schlotterbeck plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team. Nicolas Tagliafico starts with Nahuel Molina in the fullback positions, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Good weight on that pass. Well, Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Tagliafico. On to McAllister. Oh, it might be. Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that?
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Havertz. David Raum. Decent position for Germany to be in. Schlotterbeck. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Manuel Neuer. Raum. Jonathan Tah has it. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Good-looking pass.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Alexis McAllister. Mecha. Schlotterbeck. Now with Wirtz. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And this to level it. Good angle for the cross. McAllister. Scope for another goal. Effective on the flank. And players waiting in the centre. And an opening. Well, how on earth did Manuel Neuer get there? He's driven in the corner. The keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Musiala. This could level it. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. It needs an accurate cross. Well read to put an end to that attack. Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. And they keep it moving. Oh, magnificent passing.
Yeah, it's great if you enjoy possession football.
That's a good-looking ball. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Well, he's certainly not alone. Kai Havertz. Well, good vision. The verdict is offside here. Nicolas Otamendi under duress. Enzo Fernandez. Felix Mecha. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. Well, the referee not messing about, he's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
And fine work by Argentina to recover possession. Martinez. Fed forwards. Not messing around with that clearance. Molina. This looks interesting. Opportunity. How good was that?
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Tar. Now with Kimmich. Felix Mecha. Successfully cut out the pass. Oh, somebody's got to stop him. Well, the threat could be there. And just the tackle that was needed. Well, they could break at pace. Determined to keep moving. Comes of it, and the keeper diving to thwart him. Over it comes, and cleared away comfortably. Enzo Fernandez. Almada. Keeping the ball is what it's all about.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Jamal Musiala. Now with Kimmich. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Cutting off the supply. Joshua Kimmich. On to Musiala. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, chance! Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, let's look at this again, and what a 1-2 is to unlock the defence. And his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only 1 foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Tagliafico. On to McAllister. Can he find the right pass? Lovely work to get past his man. Chance to put them in front. Super challenge! Wow! Felix Mecha. Wirtz. David Raum. Germany in a position of menace. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick.
Well, the stats tell us everything. They just aren't doing enough going forward. They've been too predictable and far too slow in their build-up play. They need to do something different to get the breakthrough.
Molina. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Will it happen for them? What a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And quick thinking defensively.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
into the last 30 minutes now. And the pass deftly cut out. McAllister. Almada. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Now with McAllister. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Counter-attacking chance. Trying to open up the defence. Can he put it away? Oh, it's a goal! And that gives them the advantage. Will they be able to keep it?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Enzo Fernandez. Ball with Martinez. Nicely timed tackle. Manuel Neuer. Schlotterbeck. Felix Metscher. David Raum. Florian Wirtz. Woltemade. And into the last 20 minutes. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? Felix Metscher. On to Wirtz. Woltemade. And penalised there. Tar. David Raum. Well-timed tackle. Alexis McAllister. McAllister. Martinez. Fernandez. That's a good-looking ball. Making sure nothing untoward happened. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. Oh, great vision. Enzo Fernandez. Real chance. Ball back with Argentina now. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Jamal Musiala. Promising move from Germany. Havertz! And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that really feels like the icing on the cake. Can they be stopped now?
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And from that sort of range, Havertz was never going to miss. He's just a top-class finisher. Brilliant.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Romero. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Through ball. Well, no real difficulties encountered by the keeper. Kimmich. Nick Woltemade. Kimmich. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. McAllister. They had the advantage. Enzo Fernandez. Good ball over the top. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Well, on the evidence of the game as well, they deserve it. They were excellent throughout. What a good performance that was.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Yeah, they've been a real team today. Really good spirit and a great performance.
And now for the moment of confirmation, the trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game, to come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
And the celebrations will be continuing long into the night. I think we can say that without any fear of contradiction.
And it's great to celebrate with the fans. They've made so much noise here. They've got right behind their team.
They certainly have, and the players greatly appreciate that. Always a joint effort on these big occasions. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.